So I haven't checked in for a while. I've been busy with work, but also working on the on this lathe. As you can probably see, it's quite a bit different to how it was when you first saw it. So I don't exactly know where to start. I do know where to finish though. So let's start with this. So I made a cover, obviously, for the belts, and decided to cut this little plate out. Found the logo, and yeah, cut that out with CNC, and then filled it with resin. Yep, cured it. Yeah, somewhere to put tools, and as someone very cleverly pointed out, things are going to vibrate and were going to vibrate and annoy me. So I put some rubber down, and also obviously the strips around the side. And this part comes up and hinges over, and obviously you've got full access to the belts for gear changes. Also put the lantern style oilers. Bearing oilers on there. Yeah, so that sits quite nicely like that. What else? Found this old box wrench and set that up as the. Oh, I've got it on pretty tight at the moment, but yeah, set that up as for the at least slightly faster tool changes. There was no way to lock the carriage in this axis, so I drilled another hole, put a M6 Allen grub screw in there, made up this little tool for it, which I actually got the idea from Blondie Hacks, actually from Quinn. And yeah, now we flick it over that way, and that's it. It's locked. It sits back there. I did have to cut the side of that nut off, so this sits down in there. What else? Had this old handle hanging around, so it's a 3/8 inch bolt originally, so I got a 3/8 and then tapped an M8 on the end of it, and that works quite nicely. One little thing left to do here. I'm going to replace these screws here, the adjustment screws, with these ones. I've got to grind them to the right length and then put a ball end on them, and yeah, they're going to go in there and obviously get locked to lock the carriage, so the eliminate the play in that. Oh yeah, what else? This one down here. So it's a little hard to see in this light, but I replaced the brass sleeve bearings with these proper pillow blocks, Dunlop pillow blocks, as you can see there. And the oilers that were here are obviously now on the top. Yeah, I guess there's one last thing to show. For this, we need pop this up here. So, as everyone knows, the most dangerous place to leave the chuck key is in the chuck itself. So, I solved that with a really quick way of going about it, which is you now can't turn the lathe on unless you put the key in here, which means it's by default it can't possibly be in the chuck. Ta-da, I guess.